8, 9, 10, and relax. Next exercise, atomic sit-ups. We're going nuclear. Lieutenant Colonel Bob Weinstein. I have a company called the Health Colonel Corporation, and the Health Colonel Corporation is dealing with health and wellness, military-style workout on the beach, products and services, videos, audio seminars, and also I'm a motivational speaker as well. I was in the military for 30 years. I'm retired as a lieutenant colonel, and I was in Berlin, Germany for 20 years. I was a German attorney for 10 years. I went to law school in Berlin. And I was an instructor with what was called the Command and General Staff College. I started these workouts about 5 years ago. And a typical workout is 90 minutes for the group classes, which are 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturday mornings. Then I have the one-on-one sessions. Those are 50 to 60 minutes, and that's a lot of fun. The main thing I got from the military were the body weight exercises. In other words, to understand, we are walking around with the most affordable and portable exercise equipment in the world, our bodies. So that's all we really need. You don't say, well, let's see, I need to go to the gym, or I need to go get this equipment and that equipment. No, you've got it right there. Sometimes I will prescribe push-ups to the clients. I say, in the course of the day, I want you to do 10 sets, 10 reps each. And at the end of the day, you have to call me and let me know that you've done it. Well, I happen to be in a business suit with one of the clients. We're standing in front of the elevator. It came time for the push-ups. Other people are waiting around. I said, Jay, we got to get down. We got down, did our set of push-ups. The elevator opens, stepped in as if nothing happened. Sometimes people come up to me and say, doesn't health have something to do with the doctor? And I said, you know, that's exactly the issue that I'm trying to change, the way of thinking, that health is associated with our lifestyle and how we live. So, of course, I'm a colonel, and I'm dealing with a whole health issue, so health colonel is appropriate. Let me give you an example of a typical class. We start out, we'll do jumping jacks and do what I call toe raises to warm up. We'll do many repetitions, 50 to 100 repetitions per set. We'll stop and stretch between. That's a principle I apply out here. It allows them to catch their breath and also get some stretching in at the same time. Then we'll move on to the upper body, go for a jog, we'll stop, work another body part, we'll do the squats. But here's the interesting principle that I apply out here is that you'll notice there is some sort of alternation between upper and lower body, but at the same time working the cardio. We are working on muscle endurance, which is usually neglected. Muscle endurance is the ability of that muscle to continuously work under fatigue. So when you combine your cardio with your strength training, very, very healthy for the muscles, great for muscle toning, and good for the health. I understand when I'm doing this physical exercise, I always say it's not about eating and exercise at all. It's all about how we think. Change the way you think, and you will change your lifestyle. That's really where it starts. And regardless of where we are at in our lives, regardless of how many times we have fallen with whatever we want to change, if we know the cause is worthy, it's worth getting up every single time and trying again. And one of the key things I mentioned is we need to walk around in our minds with the thought of, how am I going to accomplish this? If we walk around dwelling on that thought, we will see the opportunities.